big piece of reflection. I want to appreciate the effort that I have placed in from the very first day of Ramadan until today. It's okay that there are things that I have not achieved. It's okay that there are certain things that I'm still working on. I want to first acknowledge that I have come this far. I have done so much, even if it's maybe little as compared to other people or somebody else's, but it's my own effort, my own level of sincerity, in hopes that this appreciation will be my motivation to want to do more. It's really beautiful how Allah SWT appreciates efforts more than end products. Allah SWT always appreciates the things that we do. Every single little effort will never go to waste, insyaAllah.
Empathy needs to come in. We all need to support one another. Ramadan is not just about our own journey, right? But it's also a journey that we want to do it together with our loved ones. So what can we do to encourage them as well? To put ourselves in their shoes, to understand what is their concern, to give that moral support, to give that motivation. Let them also see what are the things that they can still do, even in that in those circumstances. There's still time really to support someone in the journey, because as much as we support other people, I believe we also want to feel supported, right? So it has to go both ways lah.
A lot of times when you go into Ramadan, it's like, okay, it's an individual journey. Like, how can I get closer to God? What can I do? How can I maximize my Ramadan? But we tend to forget that, as you mentioned, everybody needs support. This is where support and empathy really comes in. This is where looking out for one another comes in. And did you know that supporting each other is also a form of worship? Right? Being there for others is also a form of worship. A person actually approached the Prophet ﷺ complaining about his riding beast, the animal that he rides on, for his daily matters, for battles and things like that. So when this man went to the Prophet ﷺ to ask from him this riding beast, of course Rasulullah didn't have any, so Rasulullah couldn't provide. But then came another companion and he said that, Ya Rasulullah, I also don't have, but I know somebody who does. And I want to help to direct this person to where he can get what he needs. The Prophet ﷺ then mentioned, right? Man dalla ala khayr kafa'ilihi. Those who enable good, those who become the means or the reasons that people get some form of goodness will also be rewarded the same. Even in supporting others, being empathetic towards others, motivating others in their pursuit of Ramadan, you will also be rewarded. So mashallah, the religion is really beautiful. How in every way we will benefit. Don't feel like when we are helping another person, they are the one benefiting. In fact, we are benefiting it greatly.